around the school, I was known. You know, I would play in leagues outside the school, and I would, you know, I would do my thing. I don't want to pat myself on the back or seem cocky, but I played good ball. I played real good ball, and I was solid, and I was respected. Playing basketball at Lower Merion was like, it was a life changer. It was a life changer. We heard about a kid named Kobe, right? Our coach was big on him. He was long, skinny kid, all legs and arms, all legs and arms. He would, you know, he told us, you know, about a kid named Kobe. I'm like, and, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you know, he gotta come play, you know, because that was my thing. My thing with anybody, you can talk about anybody, but we gotta play in between these lines. And he was, when I tell you, one of the most competitive human beings that I've ever met in my life. He never wants to lose. When I say never, I mean never wants to lose. The kid would be in the gym before school started. And the gym after school was over. Like he was dedicated. You know, he used to say to me, why you don't practice? And I used to be like, man, I ain't practicing. I'm going back down the way. You know what I mean? Because I chose to do other. And he used to be like, Sue, you'd be so much better, man, if you practice. Like, but I just thought that I could just go through without practicing. When I look back on it, I'll say, I should have practiced. I should have gotten that gym. I should have listened. But I was hard-headed. And like Kobe used to be like, yo, just put up a few shots. And I used to be like, nah, I'm good. I'm going down the way. You know what I mean? I'll see you tomorrow in school. I was introduced to sex, money, and drugs at an early age, right? That lifestyle was like right in front of me. You know what I mean? Like it was like right in front of me, and I wanted to see what it was like. I wanted to experiment what that lifestyle was like, because I thought that was the lifestyle you had to be in. I just thank God that he got me out of there. He got me out of there, and you know, I start realizing, nah, there's more to life than this, you know? You all right? You get the same things that you can get out there, just take a little bit more time. But I'd rather the slow walk than the fast walk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a slow walker. You know what I mean? Because I'm at peace. No, you don't need nothing. All right, come on. And it's so crazy because when people see Kobe, they be like, Sue, that was you. That was you. You know, you were supposed to be the Kobe. So it's like, you know what I mean? We are attached, you know, and, you know, it's like, I didn't know that we were attached like that until I got older, and I was just like, dang, you know, man and Bean is really, you know, we're really attached. I seen him, the last time I seen him was his last game in Philadelphia on his retirement, his last game, and it was like, you know, we shook hands and hugged, and it was genuine.
Yeah, my man told me on Sprint, say, yo, Sue be coming. Yeah, no, he took
somebody caught it on camera. And then, you know, I look at that video from time to time, and, you know, and it's like, dang, you know, that was a genuine friend.